I've been shooting cosplay for about, let's see, what is it, 2016? So it's about 8 years. I've been shooting photography since I was young. I've been playing Photoshops at a very young age. A high school friend of mine wanted me to go to a convention to take pictures of her because she does cosplay. But at that point, I have no idea what cosplay is. She's just like, "Oh yeah, come and take photos." I'm like, "Okay, sure, I'll give it a try." I feel like shooting cosplay is actually very different. There's a lot of restriction. You're working with a very limited resources, so you have to be very creative to get interesting image. Taking pictures, having photos for people to see is actually my way to express, to show people what I'm seeing. And sometimes it could be what I actually see in real life or what I actually see in my head. And I want to make sure that my audience understand that. And it's a way, it's kind of like, just like writing, except in a visual form. Actually, a lot of people who look in the photos are people who are not at the convention because, people at convention are too busy, doing cosplaying, enjoying the convention. So I'm actually providing something that's, like a live broadcast kind of style for people to really see what is a convention like this year. So my backpack usually has, usually a few flash, some trigger to, trigger those flash. Nowadays, I shoot lots of photography with prime lens, mostly because they're sharp. I have a 28 millimeter, a 50 millimeter, a 85 millimeter, and my newest addition to the family is the 105. The more I shoot, the more I want my picture to turn out better. I study a lot of photos I see online, things that I like, and I want to learn about that. I don't have like a favorite person that do this or that. Everyone can create different works, No, it's not possible for someone to always have amazing work. Even I myself, I know that I know for sure I don't always have great works. So some of my picture got to be better than others. And I try to learn, how can I make the photos as good as those one that I like. A lot of restriction that at convention is mostly environmental and time restrictions. Mostly because when you're at a convention, you don't get to choose a lot of location. The convention is what you get, and that is what you have. So it's really difficult, and time-wise too, because everybody want to enjoy the conventions. Yay, we won. So it's difficult for me to say, hey, do you have an hour or more time? So usually my photo shoot lasts about 15 minutes, sometimes even less. Some of my most recent shoots, the first shot to the last shot takes about maybe 7 minutes. The more you shoot, the easier, the better you are to overcome those challenges. You understand, what kind of environment you want to shoot. You understand how little space you have or how much space you have, and how to use certain area of the convention to make it look like somewhere else. You also want to make sure you find environments that make sense for the characters. Tell me about this character, even if I don't understand most of what they're saying. So that will give me a much better idea of what kind of photos I want to take and how to have the results from it.